This program contains images which may be disturbing to younger or sensitive viewers. Parental discretion is advised.
Tonight, on Guinness World Record Prime Time, does this man have the world's biggest mouth? It's Jim Parole versus 150 straws in a Guinness record attempt that will make you gay. And stuntman Joel Kramer is out of control. You'll see Joel drive his car into a bone-crushing wreck.
You're nervous. If you're not nervous, there's something wrong with the guy. And you got to use it like a high-energy candy bar and focus it.
It's the legendary deadly record attempt for the most car rollovers. And it's time to walk the dog Guinness style. Marvel at the greatest head-to-head yo-yo competition ever. Who will end up in the bug? Watch to see just how many tricks can be done in 1 minute. Also, Mark Kenny can walk faster on his hands than most people walk on their feet.
You could hit your head, hit your arm, you could pop your elbow out of place, you could break your neck.
It's the upside-down Guinness record from Philadelphia you'll never forget. And from the Guinness medical files, a startling technological breakthrough. You'll witness scientists take human corpses and saw, slice, and photograph their way into the record book.
It's difficult to find a cadaver that looks like there's really no reason why they should be dead.
It's a spellbinding, inside-out look at the future with the world's thinnest sliced couple in 3D. It's real people, real danger, and real records. Stick around if you're ready for Guinness Prime Time. From Los Angeles, the host of Guinness Prime Time, Chris Collinsworth.
Welcome to Guinness World Records Prime Time. Over the past few months, we have received thousands of phone calls and emails from people just like the man you're about to meet now. Among other things, Jim Parole has crawled on his hands for 25 miles, played drums non-stop for 2 weeks straight, and over the course of 96 hours, he sat in every one of the 101,701 seats at the University of Michigan football stadium. All Guinness records. Tonight, guess what? Jim's going to attempt to set a new record. He's in our studio with Mark Thompson.
Here with Jim Parole from Whittier, California. We've heard a lot about your existing Guinness records, but you're here tonight because of your unique ability to expand a certain part of your body in a way that others cannot. Tell us what that is.
That is my mouth. I can expand my mouth and put a lot of miscellaneous object into my mouth.
Like what kind of things?
I've got the world record for cigarettes, I've got the world record for cigars, pipes, and I also have the world record for straws.
Now, you don't have I'm looking at you, your mouth does not look that big to me. How can you do this?
Well, I'm a normal guy, I got a normal sized face, but I can dislocate my jaw. That's the trick.
To show you what it looks like, we have an x-ray of Jim's jaw. Here's Jim's jaw as it appears normally. And here it is, unhinged. You can see in the highlighted area that Jim is able to unhinge his jaw, opening it up completely at the joint. But doesn't that hurt?
It does hurt. It hurts a lot. But doing this for so many years, the whole thing is how to control your pain in your face and dislocate the jaw. And then when you take the straws back out, it goes back into its socket, hopefully.
Now explain what is going to happen tonight.
What I'm going to do right now is I've got 150 straws, which is a world record. I'm going to dislocate my jaw, pop it in, and pop these straws into my mouth. And then you're going to put one final straw in there, which will break the world record to 151.
Here they are. They're standard 7 3/4-inch drinking straws, and they are bundled together so that Jim can get a good mouthful. Before the show, we actually measured the circumference of Jim's mouth. It's 8 3/4 inches, and the straws are 11 inches. So Jim's mouth is 2 1/4 inches smaller than this bundle that he's going to try to jam in there. Jim, are you ready?
I've been ready.
All right. Well, I've been waiting, so good luck and be careful.
All right.
All right. We want to remind you again, do not try this at home. This is very dangerous. So it looks like Jim's starting on that left side. You can see how difficult it is to get that right side in now, even though the left side is cleanly in. Looks like he's close to getting them. Maybe a couple on the... Oh, my. He's having a little bit of a rough time with all those straws on the right side. He's trying to shove them in both with his hand and with the pressure from his head. Yeah, it looks like there are a couple on the downside that are not quite in. He's getting those. He's shoving them in because he's got to make sure that they're all in his mouth. It's not enough just to have most of them in. There goes the last one that looks as though it's exposed. Oh my gosh, it looks so painful. Gee. Oh my Lord. Are you all right? Well, that's one of us that's all right. Yes! That's 150. Let's see, one more to go for a new Guinness record. I just shoved this one in here. In the center. Oh, that's shoving another one out. Oh, I'm going to let you do it. This is the 151st straw that's going in. This will be for the new Guinness record, but it's got to go in. Let's look at that, because with the straws out of your mouth, you're free to tell us what really was going on here.
Well, right now you're just kind of psyching yourself out for a lot of pain in the next 5 minutes. So you're kind of, what you want to do is kind of roll them in.
What's the moment that you actually dislocate the jaw?
Right now they're going in. I'd say right about, and I'm just about the end is when I feel the, it's like a little snap I hear inside of my head, and the jaw just kind of comes out of its socket. And right about there is when I just start getting this last crunch in. Right about there, it'll actually just dislocate it. Takes a lot of pressure on the lower jawbone, and it snaps right out.
When did you discover you could do this?
Well, when I was 3 years old, I used to put my feet in my mouth. And my
Glad
mom...
you gave that up.
I know. And that's when I found out I could dislocate.
There it is, though. Wow. Jim Perot. You set the record, you broke the record. Jim Perot, congratulations. A new Guinness record.
Sometimes a big mouth can get you into the record book.
Still ahead, stuntman Joel Kramer is out of control. You'll see Joel drive his car into a bone-crushing wreck. It's a legendary and deadly record attempt for the most car rollovers. And Mark Kenny can walk faster on his hands than most people walk on their feet. It's the upside-down Guinness record from Philadelphia you'll never forget. Plus, scientists take human corpses and saw, slice, and photograph their way into the record book.